Hello and welcome to Shelley's Sacred Space and our Q&A. So today's question was, what is the difference between Oracle and Tarot? So simplest definition, Oracle is a deck of any number of cards that follows a flexible and unique structure. Tarot is a deck of 78 cards that follow a fixed structure. So even if you have a deck that says tarot on it, but it has 88 cards, it is not a true tarot deck. I'm going to start off with showing you some of my oracle decks and explaining. So some of the pros and cons for oracle decks is they're technically easy to use. A lot of the times they have pictures and words. And so you can take that keyword and intuit based on the picture or based on your feeling, and make an answer out of that. A lot of the times there's beautiful art on the cards, and many times there's a theme. So you can get like the mermaid oracle, you can get an angel oracles, things like that. Some of the con aspects is there's not always a lot of depth in the pictures. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not depth in there, but it might mean that it's not understandable, or you can't put yourself in that picture like you can in a tarot and kind of create a story around it. So it's more according to the work. Like, you know what I mean? And then a lot of the times I have to refer to the book for the actual meanings of the cards. That's when I want the description from the book. So I'm going to show you the three oracle decks, which is Wisdom of the Oracle. It has 52 cards. The Seeker's Oracle, which has 45 cards, and Angelic Activation Oracles, which has 44 cards. So our Wisdom of the Oracle are these ones. So you can see they have different pictures. They're really pretty. I mean, I love some of the imagery in this. I actually like a lot of Colette's decks. What I like about the Wisdom of the Oracle is the book. Inside the book, you have the essential message. Then you have the oracle message. Then you have the relationship message, the prosperity message, and the protection message. So depending on the card and the reading and the spread, you may have different meanings for each of those cards. So the next deck I'm going to show is the Seeker's Oracle. Now this is, I guess we should turn them over. I think they're mixed anyways. This is a very unique deck. I love the artistry in here. There is one or two words, like that's the master's key. And there's a lot of symbology in these ones, even though not all oracle decks have that. But if you're not sure of symbology, you may miss a lot of the messages. Now, this book is much smaller because it's open to a little bit more of the interpretation, the feeling that you get from it. That's what it was designed for. We are looking at in the book, the card will have the mystical meaning, the practical application for the reading in the upright and in the inverted. So it also looks at the cards in both upright and reversed. And then our Kyle Gray angel activations. Again, beautiful art. I absolutely love the art in these. Like, it's stunning. Now, these ones are a little bit different in the sense that they have a hole right up on the back. So you get that card and then you flip it over and you read it. Now, for more in depth, you can still go to the book and it will give you extra guidance and a summary that's a little bit different than what's on the back. So that's our oracle cards. Let's take a look at our tarot cards. Now, one of the reasons that I like tarot is it is a fixed system. So kind of when you get the idea, well, not kind of, but when you know the actual meaning of the card, you then can look at any card and you know the basics. Then it depends on what's surrounding it, what other information is in there, what other feeling do you get, and that's when you include it in the reading that you're giving. So what stands out? It doesn't have to be, let's read what, as I'm trying to find the right one, let's read, this says deep knowing. So that means you need to look deeper at things, right? Um, so I'm giving a couple samples of some of our cards. So we have the Hermit, the Fool was the first one. Again, similarities. There's a light, there's a person, there's introspection, there's sharing of the light. People can see the light. We have the Ace of Cups, same type of thing, right? They're different, but the Ace of Cups still means your cup is overflowing. This is abundance and emotions and connection to intuition and all of that. It's a new thing coming in. It's that beautiful connection to the divine, the feeling of unconditional love that comes from the ace, no matter which ace you look at, right? The Six of Wands is our card for victory, which, right? So these two similar, this one quite different, still has the same meaning, still carries the same connotation, even though the pictures are a little bit different. And then there's two more that I want to show you. One being the Eight of Swords. So again, you can see similarities and differences, right? And then the 10 of, oh, I wanted to show you two more, so we'll show you two more. This is the 10 of Cups. So you see a rainbow, you see happiness, you see contentment, right? You see family. These are all the things that are similar. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, which talks about collaboration, cooperation, showcasing your skills, teamwork, things like that. Now, what I like about tarot is it is the story. You get details, you get symbology, you can interpret those. The story changes, you can put yourself in it. I like that. That can be very overwhelming for some people when they're trying to learn it because they think they have to learn the exact story and meaning. I found that when I connected to the card and I looked at it like, oh, who would I be in this story? What would it mean to me? I was able to get to the core meaning of the card without having to memorize the book. But it can be very overwhelming to learn, and it took years to learn. So for newbies, oracle cards are super fun and easy. For people who just want a little more depth, you would go to tarot. Now, there is a special deck. There's not many of them, I don't think. This is one of the only ones I know. It is called Angel Messages Tarot. Now it has 78 cards, just like a tarot deck. Yes. All of a sudden, I'm like, it's at 78. But it also has the feel of oracle. So your Ace of Waters, here's the ace in the other forms. So your Ace of Water still has the same type of feel. There's a cup, there's a person, and then it gives you keywords underneath. And then the book gives you more information. So our Six of Wands is the Six of Fire. And look at the words: success, recognition, self-esteem. We see that in all of those cards. We have the Hermit, and the Fool. So you will find some decks have different names. So that's just a few of them. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I hope that helped clear up some of the misunderstanding between Oracle and Tarot. It is a personal preference. It's neither better or worse if you like one over the other. So go with what calls to you. If you're enjoying it, you don't need to do something else. If you like the video, please like, share. If there's more questions that you have, feel free to ask in the comments and we'll make a video on it, hopefully. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any. And until next time, bye for now.